My Twitter battle is regarding that.
Yeah.
Did you see the Twitter battle?
You know what I thought about?
It isn't like a battle.
No. It's somebody just quoting us. It was an account that I was following, and then...
so it's Derek Lively Muse.
Yeah. No, I think I still...
Is the follower. Or the person that is...
yeah, there's a million of those.
So here, let me
give
you the battle then, and we'll end it with Kyrie.
You know we got to take it back to the battle, right?
Oh, here we are. So the Dumb Zone account, I'm guessing you.
Yeah, did I do something bad?
No.
Put out a video of Dan and Jake talking about Kyrie signing a 3-year extension.
Well done, guys.
Would you like to hear the... Well,
yeah.
Because these are the things that were disputed by the Mavs fan account. If I'm not mistaken, that extension would be pretty much the size of his 1-year option he was picking up times 3.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's taking some kind of a discount because he's a true believer in the... What Kyrie Irving is doing is the only thing Kyrie Irving can do. He could take the 1-year option, but teams are not just sitting around with $45 million of cap space.
Yeah.
Like, Kyrie Irving could not say, you know what? I don't believe in this organization. I'm not going to sign this contract. I'll go 1 year. And that would not work out well for him financially.
No, it's crazy. I mean, it's a basic financial decision that we all make. Like if I said to you, I'll give you $10 now or $6 every day for the next 3 days, like he didn't make a decision to give a discount. He made a decision to get guaranteed money, mitigate risk, and to do so traded some dollars back. But the media does this all the time. Like when a player does that, they're always like, looking out for the team. I'm like, it's either the team or that he's like 34, both of his knees don't work, and somebody's willing to pay him $120 million to play basketball for the next 3 years.
So this account on Twitter had a problem with us and wrote, "This video is astounding." And then he would do, he's going to break down a couple of points and tell us where we're wrong. It will say what the video said and then the truth. So he says the video, we said that extension would be pretty much the size of his 1-year option, times 3. The truth, Kyrie's 1-year option was for $43 million. His new contract is $39.6, or $3.4 less in year 1 than the option. Which I still say is pretty. It's kind of what you said in that video. You said, if somebody said they'll give you $10 today or $6 for 3 days in a row, what are you going to take?
We can just go through this, but the idea that there's a huge discrepancy between 39.6 and $43 million is not something to get hung up on, in my opinion. Even if it allowed them to use the room, it's...
The video said it's not like he's taking some kind of a discount because he's a true believer. The truth, Kyrie did take a discount as established above. In fact, him taking this discount unlocked the mid-level exception for the Mavericks, which allowed them to sign D'Angelo Russell.
So I guess the issue here is that it seems that this person is saying, the Mavericks were going to give him 43 for 3 years. They were just going to give him his opt-in rate times 3.
But then he said, hey, guys,
generously said, can we meet at 39.6? That's not how this stuff happens ever. So the problem is I don't know how old the person we're talking to here is, because it seems like a child.
The video says what Kyrie Irving is doing is the only thing Kyrie Irving can do, the truth. I mean, that's just not true at all. If he truly was not a believer in the team or wanted out, he could have done one of 3 things. I'd like you to break these down, Jake.
Okay.
One of 3 things. Take the option and ask out immediately.
Okay, so
take the option and ask out at the trade deadline or leave after a year, or decline the option and test free agency.
You want to play the audio now? Because I feel like it might be helpful.
What, Kyrie?
Yeah.
Okay, he's on his stream talking about his timetable for he just reads people's comments and then answers
Will you be back by playoffs? Don't hold your breath on that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I won't be back. It's just I don't want to make any predictions on when I'm going to be back. I just want to be back 150,000% better. So I'm taking my time right now to really get healthy. I'm taking my time to really get my body right, other portions of my body right, and really just enjoy this recovery process, man. It's not pretty. Yes, it is a beautiful struggle, but I go through kind of the mental roller coaster ride of every day. Just want to be back out there.
So he has 3 options: take the option and ask out immediately, take the option and ask out at the trade deadline, or leave after a year. Decline the option, test free agency now.
I don't know when he's going to be back. I have full faith that he will recover phenomenally, like as well as he can, because I think he's super committed to the craft. I think he's as locked in as anybody, but nobody knows. Let's say it's hypothetically around the deadline. So he hasn't played. He's 34. He has had all these injuries, and now he's asking for a trade.
Do you think he's going to start playing 40 minutes a night right then, or do you feel like we might need to?
I feel like it might need a little time, and the market is what's the market?
As for a rental coming off an ACL?
Yeah, now once he starts playing again and he's on this 3-year deal, if they wanted to trade him next off season because they think they can get value for him, I think they should. I don't think they will, but I think they should. But for right now, he had no other option, to reiterate.
You can't decline the option and test free agency.
You can't walk.
First of all, that's kind of like the LeBron thing. LeBron opted into his $50 million or whatever with the Lakers. He was trying to get something like Kyrie has here. Or he was trying to get one of the 1-and-1s that LeBron is famous for. He signs the 1-year contract with the 1-year player option on tacked on. He has done that, I think, for like 10 years in a row, or since he left the Cavs again.
Yeah.
Or I think when he went back to the Cavs, he started it then. When he left the Heat, he started saying, look, I'm LeBron. I have all the leverage in the world. Give me a 1-and-1. And then he could decide. He could do something like, hey, I'll take the option and ask out or something, you know? Kyrie can't do that. Who's going to trade for Kyrie right now? To add, trade you $43 million worth of salary cap stuff for Kyrie. Take the option and ask out at the trade deadline. Same thing. He's not going to be able to do that not having played in a year.
Also, he wants to play here. So when somebody says, like, oh, they're taking 39.5 instead of 43, they're helping the team out. No, like, they also want to play here. That's part of the math. So could they possibly go get $43 million from Charlotte? I guess, but not taking that is not a team decision. That is also still...
Well, but there's no $43 million except the Nets, as I understand. Like right now with cap space, I'm a free agent today. Number one, who's going to spend that money on it's a injured guy? And yes, the last one said the video, he's 34, both of his knees don't work. Then the truth. Are you all good over there on the dumb zone? He has a torn ACL on one knee, has had no other knee-related injuries in almost a decade. Let's wait and see what he looks like when he comes back. Zero tolerance policy for Kyrie Irving slander. I'm not slandering Kyrie Irving.
No, but when you run
just
like a fan account, and again, I think we might be talking to like a child.
I'm
like somebody who doesn't understand the economics of sports here. Like, yes, players make these decisions to get more security, and they give back a little bit of money, and that's not because they're the team player. What
I'm slandering is the media's quick jumping on the narrative of, oh, look at how much this guy, he cares so much about, he really believes in Nico's vision. See?
Yeah, using it to weaponize that.
He does believe in Nico's vision. Look how he could have opted in for one more year at 43, but he took this discount and for 3 years. What a...
Dude, let's say he takes the $43 million and he comes back and he plays like 25 games and he's like, okay, what's that deal next year?
Right.
I can promise you that it's not 2 for $80. He's not going to go get that.
Right, and now this is guaranteed.
Yes.
90, almost, yeah.
Yeah, it's not slander. You're not saying Kyrie did the wrong thing or the Mavs did the wrong thing. You're saying the media's coverage of it was wrong.
They all did kind of the only thing they could do.
Yeah.
Also,
Kyrie did the only thing he did, and the Mavs kind of had to do that too because he's a big part of their little window they have to win now type thing.
Yeah, he's he's pretty important.
What do you think of D'Angelo Russell?
Like him, always have.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I don't know where this came from. Maybe it was Hoop Collective. I'm a day behind with our buddy Tim McMahon. But the story I saw that, hey, this D'Angelo Russell thing, this was really Kyrie and AD, but also Clay. Like, Clay's always wanted to – I'm like, what? I forgot Clay Thompson plays for this team. How is he involved?
Is he on the
not involved.
Player council or whatever?
Yeah, the leadership council. And then, because Coop, maybe it was Derek Lively, after the Rockets completed their trade for KD, Lively, who I love this, and I wish I could still be a fan of his team, he's posting their starting five and the Mavs starting five with like emojis. Like, really? And his starting five has Klay Thompson starting at the 2. PJ Washington's on the bench. I don't know. It just I'm interested to see what they do with Klay. He started every game he was available for last year, and he's a year older now. So, but I like D'Angelo Russell as a player in this league.
Yeah,
would have liked him as a backup to Luke. I'm sorry, I can't keep doing that.
No, it's all I think about too. It's the NBA just makes me sad right now.
Yeah.
Like I say, maybe Cooper Flag could change that. I don't know. I do know we, emanate from Dallas and ostensibly cover Dallas sports, and we kind of have to cover what's going on. I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to do shit.